The rip echoed like a whip crack. Gasps followed. A few phones nearly dropped. And there, in the middle of Jefferson High's main hallway, stood Emily Carter, arms crossed over her chest, shirt torn straight down the middle, face pale, eyes wide with shock and fire. 3 boys laughed behind her. Everyone else just watched. But that wasn't the end of the story. That was the beginning of the reckoning. Emily wasn't loud. She was the kind of girl teachers described as sweet but quiet, always reading. Sitting in the back row, hair in a braid, oversized hoodie, a sketch pad always in her bag. Some called her weird, most ignored her. And she liked it that way. Until he noticed her. Chase Thompson, captain of the varsity football team, rich family, perfect teeth, walked like he owned the building, used to getting what he wanted. And that day, he wanted Emily. He walked up to her during lunch, flanked by his usual 2 goons, Logan and Brett, and dropped his line like a king tossing a coin. You and me. Winter formal. Let's make it happen. Emily blinked. Looked around. Thought it was a prank. No, I'm not interested. He laughed like she'd told a joke. No, seriously. I'm not, she repeated, calm but firm. That was it. 1 no. And it shattered Chase's ego. The next 2 days were subtle. A few snide remarks in the hallway. Whispers. Mocking sketches left in her locker. Emily stayed quiet. She'd survived worse. But then came the hallway incident. Thursday. After third period. Hundreds of students pouring through the corridor. Chase stepped in front of her again, smirking. Still think you're too good? She didn't answer. Brett grabbed her backpack. Logan yanked her arm. And Chase? He grabbed her shirt and pulled. Hard. The buttons snapped. The fabric tore straight down the chest. Gasps. One scream. Someone dropped their water bottle. Emily froze, arms crossed, eyes wild, chest heaving. Her breath was shaky, her face flushed. For a second, the hallway was silent. Then she walked. Past the crowd, past the whispers, straight to the main office. She didn't knock. I want to file a report, she said, for assault against Chase Thompson. But power protects power. The principal looked into it, but nothing happened. His dad's on the school board, the counselor muttered under her breath. They say it was just a prank. Misunderstood. Misunderstood? Emily didn't scream. She didn't cry. She trained. She found a boxing gym 3 blocks from home, joined a self-defense group. She worked out every day after school with Coach Ramirez, a retired Marine and the only adult who didn't treat her like glass. You're not broken, he said. You're loaded. You're just waiting to fire. 3 weeks later came the school's annual talent night. Chase and his boys had a dance skit, planned some cheesy boy band thing. Emily signed up last minute. No one noticed. No one cared. Until the spotlight hit. She walked on stage alone, hoodie zipped up, gloves in hand. She took a breath, then unzipped the hoodie. Wore the same shirt they tore, now stitched back with red thread, the scar line visible. She didn't flinch. She stared straight ahead. Then the screen behind her lit up. Security footage. The hallway. The tearing. The laughter. A close-up. Chase's hand yanking her shirt. Brett's grin. Logan high-fiving him. Then came screenshots. The message she'd sent to the school. Their denial. Her formal complaint. The ignored evidence. The auditorium went dead silent. Emily stepped forward. I was humiliated in front of all of you. And I was told it wasn't a big deal, that I should stay quiet, but I'm not quiet anymore. She took off the gloves, dropped them on the floor. I don't want revenge. I want respect. And if this school won't teach it, I will. Mic drop. Students were on their feet. Teachers stunned. Some clapped. Some cried. By Monday, Chase and his friends suspended indefinitely. The principal under investigation. Emily interviewed on local news. But she didn't care about headlines. She started a self-defense club at school, taught what she learned, built something for those too scared to speak, because no one should have to walk those hallways alone. Final message. They tore her shirt. They tried to tear her spirit. But Emily Carter stitched herself back together with fire. Never confuse silence with weakness. And never forget, the quiet ones remember everything.